As you start to approach level 40 on Warhammer, you're going to want to start looking for some really good gear that you can keep throughout the rest of the game. Right now they have 3 end game armor sets. There's going to be the Annihilator, the Mercenary, and the Rune gear. This video is going to show you where you can get all 3 of those sets. So the first armor set I'm going to be talking about is going to be the Mercenary gear. You're going to want to go into the apex. In the bottom left hand corner of the pyramid, there's going to be a merchant here. Once you talk to him, he's going to have all the mercenary gear. You're going to have to buy this with emblems. The way you get the emblems are going to be through scenarios. At the very end of a scenario, if you win, you get 6 recruit emblems. If you lose, depending on your score, you can get anywhere between 1 to 3 emblems. But also keep note that that merchant also sells the end game weapons, which are going to be the actual best weapons in the game. So depending on how much you want to save or how much scenarios you want to do, make sure you have to keep that in mind before buying them. The next armor set is going to be the Annihilator armor set. If you go down here to the Undercroft and talk to this guy right in front of me, he'll be selling all of the Annihilator gear for officer medallions. The way you get these officer medallions are going to be through either open RVR or sometimes they do drop in scenarios. All the Annihilator gear requires a really high renown rank, so if you just became rank 40, you're probably not going to be able to wear all of this armor yet. The last armor set we're going to be talking about is the Rune armor set. Rune gear is dropped from any gold bag in tier 4. So you need to find a working scenario that will drop loot bags, and inside that, a gold bag will give you a piece of armor, or anything less than a gold bag will give you a fragment, which you then can turn into a coin after receiving 5, and you can use those coins to buy the armor. So I found that this one over in Attain, called Blind Justice, works the best, because you're able to do the entire scenario if you have a party in about 3 minutes. So that's faster than any other scenario I found. The most popular one, though, is the one in Dragon Wake, and the name on that one is Kaladane's Furnace. That one's a lot harder, though, because the object is to kill like 75 of one character, but the thing is only like 20 spawn every couple of minutes, so you have to sit there for probably about 10 to 15 minutes waiting for the stuff to spawn. So I found that this one works the best, and you're able to run through a lot of cycles really fast and get all the gear. Something that I think is really important to remember is that all the officer medallions are going to be used for the Annihilator gear, all the officer emblems are going to be used for the mercenary gear, and the rune gear doesn't require any of those. So once you hit around level 34, try to get all the rune gear as fast as you can. That way you can have a good chance in any open RVR area while you get your renown rank up. Then once you get your renown rank up, I would save up for the officer medallions to buy your Annihilator gear, and use your officer emblems to actually buy the weapon instead of the mercenary gear, because that weapon will be the best one you can possibly get. However, if you really want to get the mercenary gear, I would suggest that you then do the epic quest lines in order to get those weapons that will almost equal that of what you can get with the officer emblems. Alright, that concludes today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and if you really liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos. Also, if you guys have any questions or want to suggest topics for future videos, make sure to leave a comment at the bottom of the page. On that note, I say have a good day and best of luck.